Hey y'all, how y'all doing this evening? Well. I am coming to you guys because I want to talk. I need to get some of this frustration off of me. So my best way to handle with this right now is to talk it out. Talk it out. So that's what I'm getting ready to do. So, first thing on my list. Okay, y'all. My 19-year-old wanted to go to a party. I don't have a problem with her going to a party as long as she got away there and she got away home. But I do have a problem with who you going with. Okay. Because for one, I don't believe in jumping your little monkey behind in the car with any and everybody that say they got a driver's license, or say that they can drive, or have a driver's license and say they borrowed their cousin's car. Their cousin and them car. Okay. I don't do that. Now, because her friend Deja was going, and I said, okay, because you're not going by yourself. It's fine. Of course, I know so many of y'all out there saying, but she 19 years old. Yeah, but her behind still live in my house. Okay. And she's still in school. And until she get a job and she get her own key to her own place, I want to know where you at and who you with. Because if it's some crap break off, I need to know who you left here with. That way I know who to go look for. Okay. So anyway, she left here about 6 o'clock this afternoon. Ain't heard from her. That's fine. I'm not one with beating up on my kids, calling them every 5 minutes. What you doing? Who you with? What you looking at? I don't do all that. So, right now, it's like 5 minutes to 12. About 11:30, my oldest daughter was like, she said, I'm finna go up here to the park. I said, well, what park are you going to? The one up here by the house. I'm going up here to see where Janae at. I'm going to check this party out. I say, party? A party at the park? She said, yeah, the police closed down the party that Janae went to, so they took it to the park. Rewind that. Go back. What you say? She said it again. So she say she going to see where she at and see what it's about. And when she see her, she gonna make her get in the car and come home. Okay, 10 minutes went by.
Mom.
What is it?
Mia taking off the cover.
Okay. Get your okay. So 10 minutes went by. I didn't hear from them. Now the park is not even 2 minutes away from my house, okay? You can walk there in 5 minutes. So 10 minutes done went by. I ain't heard from neither one of them. So of course I'm getting nervous. Okay, I know how these parties go. First of all, let me back up. When she said the party was at the park, I said the park. Oh, where they do that at? Man, you got to have a permit to have a party at a park, and let alone it's 11:30 at night. The parks are closed. They don't allow you in the park. Let the police ride up everybody out there going to jail because you're trespassing. So, fast forward. 10 minutes come by, I didn't hear. I politely took this little dress on that I got off, my little house dress, moo-moo, whatever you want to call it, and put my clothes back on. Grabbed my keys and I got in the car and went around there. Okay, I backs out my driveway. I go this way, which is the way to go to the park. Okay. By the time I get to the corner of my street and I look to the right, which is the way that I need to go to get to the park, I see I almost said a bad word. I see a line of headlights, like somebody at a funeral. Okay. I say, I know god darn well these ain't all these little kids coming from this park. So I turns the corner and I'm just riding. That's all I see is headlights, 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 headlights. I know I passed about 10 cars before I got to the corner. And I knew they were coming from the same, because I'm at my corner and I could see them turn from coming the way from the park. And I also know that it couldn't be traffic because it's a dead end street. So I turns the corner going down, get to the corner where the park is at, go to make a left, another long line of freaking cars. I say, I'll be a monkey's uncle. This girl done lost her mind. For sure, for sure. Ain't a street light, a park light, nothing on. You can't see nothing. But all you see is little bodies moving. They out there all dressed up, and some of them looking like doublemint twins, and they got pants hanging down. They coming all out from behind the building. The park is locked up. The community center is locked up. How did y'all get in there? Okay, that's rule number 1. Okay, the silent alarm is getting ready to go off for real, if it hadn't already. And I'm surprised JSO hadn't been on the scene, because especially in this neighborhood, that is a predominantly white school. And even though it's a lot of black people live in this area, they have rules and regulations. You cannot get in that community center / pool area unless you have a permit. It is for private citizens only. You have to pay a membership fee. But yet, here all these little nappy head rugrats coming out of there like they belong in there. Like that's their domain. Like they say, okay, my mama live here. This is address. Come get me. No. I politely turns into the parking lot. Y'all, they got their cars all backed up in there with their lights off. Then here's some dudes and some females in the car. As soon as my headlights hit them, they doing all like this here. I said, I wish I had a bat and a water hose with some hot water in it. I get your little ass out that car being grown. You either gonna wind up with something or you're gonna wind up with 2 people. Man, if you don't, I stood there with my headlights on him. And the dude, he slips down in the seat. I was like, ooh, see what you say. These children have no fear these days, y'all. They just as crazy as bald head chickens. Do you hear me? Just like they all lined up. Cars all backed up in there. They just strutting. They like we supposed to be here. Okay. I get on the phone, call my daughter. I say, where are you? Oh, I'm with Ashley and so-and-so, and we getting ready to pull up to the house. Saying that like everything is okay. And I just hung up the phone. I bent in that corner, and when I parked my car in my driveway, she was already in the house. I politely told her, come here. Not come here, but come here. You done lost your damn mind for real. You getting ready to go to jail just to hear some music. They ain't even got a stereo. They got to turn the darn car radio on. That's strike number 4. You disturbing the peace, dum-dum. Here it is, 11:30, almost 12 o'clock at night. Child, these children, I told her, let me tell you something. If I hadn't paid for that prom dress and all that stuff and them tickets for grad night, you would not be going. You better be glad. Because first of all, you're 19 years old. I expect you to have some common sense. When the police, the police broke up the party that they went to. Because they done made a bonfire in the backyard. There's no fence. And the dude his yard backs up into the forest. You light a fire this time of night, dog? And the wind is blowing. And you don't even have it in a fire pit with a screen on it or nothing. Them fools getting ready to be burnt to a crisp. I guess the neighbors called the police because the fire would just, you're not supposed to burn, especially here in where I live. This time of year, sometimes it gets really, really dry. Certain times of day and certain times of night, it's certain things you just don't do. Like on certain days, you can't water your grass. Certain days when it gets really, like if it be dry, no rain, no nothing, and it be real hot for like at least 2 weeks at a time, 3 weeks at a time. I mean hot. You can't burn nothing outside, whether you put it in a can or not. These dummies done lit a bonfire in the ground, y'all. They done dug a hole, throw twigs, all kind of stuff down in there. She explaining, no, they broke up the party because of the bonfire. I said, hold up, wait a minute. Stop the presses, zip your lips. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear it. Because your mistake was when JSO said, nigga, it's time to go, you should have came home. Even if you rode with somebody, we got a vehicle with 4 tires. You better have to call somebody. I need a ride. Or you could have hopped on mama, even if her dad wasn't home. Mama, I need where the party broke up and I need a way home. Okay, go get you a cab and I'll pay for it when you get here. One or the other. But you don't follow Tweedledee, Tweedledum, Jackass, and Cuckoo Crazy. All of them and they cousin and them to a park at 11:30 at night. There were no lights. And they done made their way into the community center that is supposed to be locked. Community center hours, they close. No entrance at all. Starting at 5 p.m. Unless you have a permit, and it has to be someone that works there in the community center have to be on the premises. Y'all, these kids, and somebody probably say, you just overreacted. You can kiss my monkey's uncle with that, because overreacted, because I ain't finna spend no bond money going to get nobody out because you want to follow the rest of the crowd somewhere. I don't do that one. I didn't even give my husband a chance to say nothing. I said, no, you don't ask me to go nowhere. And I mean just that. She know when I get my mind made up and I say you on a punishment, they be begging to get off of them because, baby, I will ride them out just like a tidal wave. You don't play with me like that, because if I give you a chance to, okay, not give you, because she's 19, okay, but I expect you to have some common sense. Okay, your light should come on somewhere to tell you, okay, I don't need to go there. Just because everybody doing it, you're going to have a number across your chest just like everybody else. Turn left, stand up straight, turn right. They're going to be taking your picture because you followed everybody else. And then if you older than the majority of the people that you with, they're going to charge you with everything. Trespassing, breaking and entering, all of that. Y'all, what's wrong with these children? What's wrong with them? I don't get it. I don't get it. I really don't. Take your head out your ass, please. Come giving me an old sob story. Take your head out your ass and quit sniffing the shit you dealing out, because I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it, because that's crazy. Y'all don't know, the police department here where I live at don't give a monkey's uncle about none of that. They be glad to see a gang of black kids somewhere so they can bust them all upside the head, say they was resisting arrest, throw some dope on them, all this old kind of stuff. Whatever they got to do to meet their quota, because it is the end of the month, baby. Yes, it is. It's the end of the month. Go out there and be a half-head dummy if you wanna. You're gonna be downtown sleeping on that cold floor. In there and it's 0 below. You got on an orange jumpsuit waiting for arraignment come first thing Monday morning. No. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. I done said some bad words, Lord. Please forgive me. That kind of stuff make me nervous, y'all. Seriously, it make me nervous. It make me nervous. Because these kids, they just don't think about the stuff that they do. Oh, and on another note, while I'm already nervous and talking about foolishness, this young boy, because he ain't hardly a man, never, not now, nothing, no way near being a man, okay? It's 2 of them. Hold on. Now, it's 2 of them. If I'm not mistaken, one of them was 14, and I think the other one was 16. I know one of them was 14. Okay. From, you know, everybody have different hold on, y'all. Let me read it right quick. I know I'm running. Okay. I'm going to come back with that because this 16 minutes. I'll be back in a minute, y'all. Bye.